Hello everyone, my name is TosinFalode and I'm here to gossip you. So first of all, I want to appreciate everyone who has checked up on me so far. Thank you so much. Okay, so today I'm here to gossip you again as usual. I'm here to gossip you. Yes. So what are we going to be talking about today? Why you should freelance. So why should you freelance? Let's get started. Welcome back. My name is TosinFalode and I'm here to gossip you on why you should freelance. So why should you freelance? I have 4 points to tell you why you should freelance. Now, you need to watch this video to the end in order to gain the understanding of these points. But I'm going to list the points first of all. Number one, you should freelance for growth. Do not freelance for money. When you freelance for money, money would run away from you. So you wouldn't want money to run away from you, right? The essence of anything you get involved in is profit. Grow is money, right? So do not freelance for money. Warning, do not freelance for money. Number two, you need to freelance for social relevance. Yeah, you might not have thought about it to this point, but that is it. You need to freelance for social relevance. Number three, you need to freelance in order to gain global relevance. You need to freelance for global relevance. You don't want to remain a low key, like they would say, low key, right? Okay, so you don't want to remain a local person. You want to freelance in order to gain global relevance. And then number four, which is the same as number one, you need to freelance to learn. Learning never ends. So, how do you freelance for growth? When growth is your motivation for freelancing, you would not mind the money. Are you getting it? You wouldn't mind the money. But as you grow in your freelance career, you would realize that the money would come to you on its own accord. Why? Because it is what you know that would earn you the money. So, how do you grow? You grow by checking out what others are doing. You grow by stepping up your games, by learning, by doing things, do stuffs, rehearse, practice. You need to grow in what you do. Do whatever it takes to get better at what you do. So number two, you need to freelance in order to gain social relevance. It means that you want to gain social credibility. when when you meet people these days, whether you know it or not, the first place they check you out is on the internet. They want to know about you, they want to know what you've been doing, they want to know the kind of pictures you post, they want to know the kind of things you've been talking about. They just want to know about you. So there's no how you would put content out there, whether as a ghostwriter or a designer or whatever niche you choose to work in. There's no how you would put content out there that whenever people search for you online, it won't pop up one way or the other. So that is why I need you to know that freelancing is also for social relevance, not just for the money. Now, the third point is in order to gain global relevance. Yeah, I just finished talking about social credibility, social relevance. So this time around, it's global relevance. Now, you don't want to remain a local champion. You don't want to be limited by your locale. Let your work speak for you. Let your assets, your social, your internet assets speak for you. Do you get that? Let your work, the things you do, the things you put out there, let them speak for you. Let them carry your name. You wouldn't know who would be interested in you. Now, if you want to be working from some platforms, some freelance platforms, which I'm going to be sharing with you in my subsequent videos, you should be able to know that even your clients will check out for you. And then when A client hires you from anywhere in the world, even if it's from wherever. When a client hires you, you want to deliver the best. Because when you deliver less than the best, you get a review for it. Whether it is written on your profile, or it is written anywhere, or it is spoken to somebody, you get a review for every job you do. Now, you don't want to receive bad reviews. You want to receive only good reviews. Even when you receive bad reviews, let it be 1 out of 10 or 1 out of 100. So you want to deliver the best, and you can't deliver the best with a local mentality. You have to think globally, you have to think internationally. So whenever you freelancing, have it at the back of your mind that you are freelancing in order to gain global relevance. That would motivate you to work well, to do your best at whatsoever job you do. And then it would help you to retain a good name. A good name, they say, is worth more than gold. It will help you to retain a good name. It will help you to have a good reputation with people, whether people around you or people who are not close to you in your close proximity. It will help you to gain a good name. So you want to have a good name for yourself, right? Okay, so the last thing you want to freelance for is in order to learn from others, learn from people, learn from everything. There are so many resources out there. Learn. When a client gives you a job, it's an opportunity to learn. Even if you've learned about that thing before, the fact that you have to research and you have to deliver that job uniquely, originally, it makes you, it spurs you to want to learn about that niche again. So you realize that you keep on learning, relearning, and learning. So for everything you do, let it be for growth, for social relevance, for global relevance, and lastly, for learning. Learning would help you to treat each job uniquely. It will help you to treat each job, even if you received a job that looks like the current one from a previous client. The fact that it's a different client from a different country in a different context would make you want to learn. So you must have it at the back of your mind that it is not for money that you are freelancing. You are freelancing for growth, you're freelancing for social relevance, you're freelancing for global relevance, and you're freelancing for learning. When you do this, when you freelance for these purposes, you are going to have so much money in your control, and money will not be able to run away from you. Money will stick to you, money will glue itself to you. But when you freelance for money, all of these things would not be in place, and that money would run away from you. I hope you've had so much value for your time today, and I hope you've learned something regardless of how little. It's my joy. It's my joy. It's my joy that you understand the concept of gossip, you're able to catch whatsoever it is I'm throwing at you. So please, if this is your first time on this channel, kindly subscribe. I'll be so glad about that. I'm actually glad that you're watching this right now. The fact that you're able to watch till this time, you're a great person. I appreciate you. Kudos to you. But I'm encouraging you, kindly subscribe to my channel and hit the notification button so that you don't miss out on any of my subsequent videos. And very soon I'm going to be creating a video on time management for freelancers. You wouldn't want to miss this. So if you have always been here before, please and please feel free to share this video with your friends and families. Kindly invite them, let them subscribe, let them like the video. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you for the support. I appreciate you. I celebrate you. Do have the best of Christmas. Thank you. See you. Bye.